Hey guys, welcome to another small video, and today I'm bringing you a little video I thought about right now. Now of course, this came up just because of the recent release. It released Nikki update that IGG came out with the new hero that came out, as well as a new castle skin, which of course I won't be getting any of them because too expensive. This was $20, by the way. I'm in the diamond account. So the point of this video is going to be to talk about how to increase your stats, and it's going to be war stats. So there's different ways for you to increase your war stats and to know what everything that applies to it, so you can get the most stats possible. So starting right off the bat, gear. We all know this one. Your gear gives you war stats. Now, of course, with a greater gear makes for greater war stats, and then of course the jewels you add to your gear gives you more stats. So starting off, gear and jewels give you stats, right? Next, the next one that everyone knows is talents. Talents, in case you go to war talents will give you stats as well. You see like the infantry stats. We should know this ones, right? Infantry offense, all offensive stats. They're given thanks to through talents. But it does not stop here. There's different ways you also get more stats. So a way you get more stats, that's a classical way, which you all know by now, is through research. Military tree gives you stats themselves, right? You get the base stats, so this increases your base stats. But there's also leader stats. Leader stats you can increase them through. Let me see. With Sigil tree, Sigil tree has leader stats. So now you have your leader in the war with your Sigil research. This stats is added to your actual stats themselves as well. So you have leader added stats, which comes from Sigil tree. I believe on gear tree there's also stats. Yeah, there's a stats for the Sigil gear tree. And there's also familiar stats. So there's stats you also get when you add familiars. So you have a familiar present, you also get the additional 10% from this research. So research also gives you stats. Now a more different one that's also more classical will be through castle skins. So castle skins also give you base stats. So no matter you have your leader or don't, you happen to have a castle skin and you have it leveled up, it will give you that stat. So this stat, you click on this the castle skin right here, it will tell you what it gives you. So right here you see it gives you infantry HP as well as research speed. Of course, this at level 1, I mean at no stars, so you could get it even higher. The main castle only gives you travel speed and research production, so it's not one that you really want to work on. You only want to get war stats. The new castle skin though, it gives you cap attack and cap HP at 1%, so I think it gives you 10% once you have it maxed out, if the math is right, because you look at classic. Actually no, it will be about 5% actually what you get from it. You have about 5% stats from maxing it out. Of course, it is a $20 skin, so it's expensive. Every skin you get gives you a certain amount of stats, and this you always keep no matter what. So this is one way to increase your stats. I believe with all skins, I haven't seen the most recent one, but there's been a lot of additions to it. But in years back, the amount of stats you would get from the skins alone was somewhere around 120% stats or 80% stats, somewhere like in those 80 to 100 range. But it was a good amount of stats. So far we have gear, talents, research, and castle skins that give you stats. And newest addition to what gives you stats is certain heroes. So heroes give stats in battle, right? But this is just in battle. But there's new sets of heroes, starting with Boommeister, which give you stats. But these stats, as you can see, these ones are passive; they're not active. So these are passive stats that no matter what, you will always have them. So once you get Boommeister to gold, you will have an additional 10% army HP, 10% army attack, and 10% army defense. Just from getting this hero to gold, and you don't need to have it equipped anywhere. You will always have this boost. There's other heroes that came out that way too, but I don't remember where I can see them. I think you have to buy them. But like here we have, let's see the details for this one. So the battle skill right here, these are passive stats as well. So the counter stats, you can get them passively with the new hero. But of course, this is all based on the counter, and it's of course a pay-to-play hero. Going down the list, is there any other heroes down here that are also on sale? I really doubt it. She has active stats. I'm pretty sure because she's one of the older ones. Because passive stats on heroes is it's a newer update that was released. It's not something that's been in the game for too long in comparison to other stats. Next, you also have familiar. Familiars actually give you stats as well, but not all of them. So if I remember correctly, Trickstar, one of the abilities right here gives you an additional 10% range attack when maxed out. So this is 10% base stat. So no matter what, you will always have this 10% stat there. There's other hero familiars as well. I believe Noceros gives you cav attack from Noceros, and then we have who had the infantry one? Infantry, was it jamming? No, it was not jamming. No, one of these guys has the infantry. Wait, no, it's a tier 3. It has to be a tier 3. Infantry. I don't know who has an infantry stat, honestly. But besides that, also tier 4 familiars also give you stats. So tier 4 will give you army HP. You have army HP from familiar. You have from over here. You have army attack for these play ones, which you can get to at least level 3, I believe, on their attack. Understand level 5. You can get the stats to level 5. Once you unlock it. And you can unlock it pretty easily from getting one of the scrolls or one of the packs from doing the tycoon. Just doing regular tycoon, you'll eventually get a scroll when they're out. Or a pack, I mean. But yeah, so familiars, you have to look through all of them and see which familiars give you a stat for you to work on them, because they become very helpful. Was it shaman? Yeah, shaman. Shaman is the one that has a infantry attack at 10%. You also have the HP stats given by some familiars. Other familiars also give you armory stats, and any kind of stat you get for free. It's a pretty good stat because they all stack up to what you do have. So that's pretty much it on where you can get stats. You also get stats from having a prisoner. Once you have, depending on your prison level. No, at prison level 25. I mean, at prison level 25, you get an additional army stat, and then when you execute, your altar also gives you an army stat or army stats. So getting those up, that's a really good way of getting more stats. You're able to hold leaders around. Besides that, you also have battle fury, but you don't always want to have battle fury on, depending if you're defending or attacking. It all depends on your situation. So just to cover everything up again, you get stats from gear, talents, research, passive skins, heroes that have passive army stats, and familiars. In addition to that, you also have stats from from prison, from altar boosts, and from battle fury. So that's pretty much all the stats all around that you can look for. How you increase your stats. In case you haven't thought of anything, something like that. I know I was falling behind on my stats at one point. I decided to look up familiars, and I got the additional 10% stats, and that helped me break through to the 400% mix army stats. So I hope you found this information. I find it helpful, and it helps you out increase your stats and become stronger in the game. And I catch you in the next one. Peace.